reliving those.
Oh, we got to get some lights going, bro.
Yeah.
Do you remember which ones we had going the last time?
The main upper.
Okay. What up, y'all?
Is it record? Oh, snap. How's it going? This is Holy Boy 007, like I said. Just saying. So what are we here for with Black Image Entertainment?
There we go. Now they can see us. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
We back!
Yes.
So, what's the topic for today?
You was picking the topic because you said you had something that you wanted to talk about that you were going to spring on me.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. We'll get to that.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet. So, serious biz. What you think about this dude? What's his name? Woodson, Broadson, the CBS CEO that had to step down this week because he was forcing himself on the women. You heard about that?
I have not heard about that.
Yeah,
on my channels, I've missed that one.
Yeah, serious stuff. So this dude at CBS, he's supposed to be like 6'4". They basically almost saying that he looked like the kingpin in real life or some shit like that. I don't even know. I haven't seen him, but they said that he was a big dude. Okay. I haven't seen any pictures or anything like that. So they were saying that he has a history like the other people that have been stepping down in the Weinstein. They were saying that he had a history like that dude of forcing himself on women.
Okay.
So my question to you is, one of the things that they said that they would force him, or how he forced himself on this one particular woman who's come forward recently, she said he forced her to have oral sex. Now, if there's not a gun involved, can you force someone to have oral sex? Is it me, or does it seem like that's a little bit of a stretch? I want your opinion. Speak on it. Speak.
Okay. Once again, plenty disclaimers about to come out right now. Just disclaimer. Some of this stuff is going to sound terrible, but disclaimer. So, forcing someone to have oral sex performed on you. Okay. Weapons in job placement, like if he's that high up, he can be like, if you don't, perform your duties, I'm going to relieve you of your duties with this company. I guess that's considered forcing to a certain extent, yes. Otherwise, the only forcing that can really be done is rape, basically oral rape. And that's pretty rough if you consider that, because then it means you have to force them down and shove your stuff in their face and hopefully pry their mouth open. And at that point, you should just bite down on it and take his stuff off. Okay, so you're with me then. I don't think that you can force someone to orally, sexually please you if there's not a gun involved. That's what I believe. So here's the thing, and we kind of touched on this before. Everybody wants to step forward and all of this other kind of stuff with this Me Too movement. Mm-hmm. But I know I'm going to cause a lot of controversy by saying this. And, that's really what this is about. This is about touching on those subjects that, may be sensitive for some people to talk about. But my opinion is a lot of these women knew what they were doing when they were doing it. Like you said, she could have clamped down on him and then he wouldn't have been forcing himself on anyone else. You know what I'm saying? But that obviously didn't happen. So everybody's coming forward all these 30s and 40s of years later talking about how they were raped and sexually abused by these movie producers and these big CEOs. Man, I think that's horse shit. I'm sorry. I think it's horse shit. Because you did what you had to do. You spread your legs, you opened your mouth so that you could get whatever you wanted at that time. So you could get up in the world or actually enjoyed it to a certain extent, because a lot of, just being in relationships, a lot of women think they can change you with their things that they have. I mean,
So you can never make a guy.
Call it what the TI is. We gonna keep it real on Black Image Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Black Imagery Entertainment. We keeping it 1,000. Tell it like it is.
What if my mama see this? Okay, so girls think they can get basically trap you with the pussy. They can change your mind with it and everything like that, and make you do what they want you to do.
No, but you know what? Is that their fault? You know, here's the thing about it. The pussy is only as powerful as men allow it to be.
It's true.
Okay, so it's not like the women are doing something that's not acceptable in the masses' eyes. Yeah, they whipping it out and putting it on people good and getting paid for it in some shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest, oldest ways that women made money was prostitution. One of the oldest ways. Back in the olden days, that's how a lot of them made a living and were very good at it. And so, to me, it's a certain form of it at all aspects when it's like that with your big CEO, boss man, or whatever. In that aspect, my whole thing is the same thing with this whole back when. Bill Clinton almost lost his position over the same thing. I mean, granted, she didn't waste any time before it came out. So, I mean, is that really considered the Me Too movement? Because it seems like this Me Too movement has a reverse statute of limitations. It has to be old for it to be, relevant. It can't be happening right now in the moment. Because my whole thing, and this is one of the biggest things, if it was so bad, if it was all this, you would have went to the police, the authorities, to take someone down that way if you were really that damaged. But if you're not that damaged and you're doing it, your whole thing by passing it on social media is you want to crush that person, plain and simple. So if you had a problem with somebody that you're really trying to get money out of them or that they really hurt you, your first channel is go to the police, set your lawyer team up, and everything like that to take them down rather than splashing on social media.
The woman who just recently came out, she did all of that back when it happened. No one believed her. Okay. I think this woman did her due diligence.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, I want to be clear. I'm not saying that she's wrong for coming out. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, don't act like you didn't put yourself in a position 20-something, 30-something odd years ago to be in the presence or around a big-time hotshot that got a lot of money so that you could try to profit some type of way from that person of power. Now, you may not achieved your goals of what you were trying to achieve when you was 20, 25 years old, still hot and young, but don't come back 30 years later and be like, well, I never wanted it. Come on. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't believe that you didn't know that you would be caught in a position to where you might be sucking someone off and you didn't clamp down. And you know what I'm saying? It's too many things that you didn't do to make me feel like you didn't really want to be in that position 20-something odd years ago. And now you want to come up and try to profit off of it by putting it on social media. That's what bothers me.
Yeah, but that goes also to what I was saying, that posting it on social media is you're going to try and destroy someone's image rather than trying to get justice. And that's my whole catch about the catch-22 about the whole thing, is everybody goes on social media to get their narrative out, because pretty much the social media world is jury, trial, executioner, whatever you want to call it. Once they hear something, it's done. You're done. Even if he were to come out, prove himself that he really didn't do it and it was consensual, mutual, she brought it on, she initiated
He's already defamed.
He's done.
He's already
stick
defamed.
a fork in him. He's done, baby. Period.
Yeah, but that goes. That's the same thing with the courts. You know, you don't even have to just have it on social media. The courts is already convicting you guilty just because they accuse. You know, people are losing their jobs whether or not the accusations are true or not. So I could say I was a female reincarnated and I don't know, Fred Fox treated me wrong back when I was hot and young, you know, in the 60s. And now I want to accuse him.
Go for Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Because they pretty much know that.
Yeah, I need 1%.
Now.
I need 1% of that.
Yeah. They got everything going on.
I would be good with just 1%. Yeah. So, you're good.
Yeah, that's where I would go. I mean, just saying. But I do understand that narrative as well. I mean, but the thing is what about what's been showing up with all these other women that have actually started to be disproved now after the fact?
Right. But then the person that they accused is still already defamed. They already done lost their damn child.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's a touchy subject either side. I mean, I just say not everybody's bad until proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? Just that's what it boils down to. Because I know there's a lot of creepy dudes out there that do some bad stuff. I'm not saying that. But then there's also women that have ulterior motives with what they're doing. And just because they don't get exactly what they wanted at the time, now it's their time to be like, I really didn't want it. And there's no true evidence to disprove or change it. But at that point, they're already done. Son, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's true. I had an extension off of this. It came and it went just that fast.
Okay.
So we might have to do a part 2 of this.
That sounds good. So are we signing off right now?
Yeah, we're going to sign off. We don't want this one to get too long. But, you know, I just thought that it was interesting, you know, with everything that's going on in the news, we still got time to be coming out with accusations from now that I'm old and bitter and not hot and young anymore. I want to try to make some money off of somebody.
Well, that's my goal in life right now. Now that women are getting places of power, that's what I'm going to get. She totally raped me.
On that note, I think that's a good place to end the video. Boy, yeah. Cutthroat here from Black Imagery Entertainment.
Holy War 007, be easy, baby.
Peace. Yeah. Can't stand black folks.